Alright, so let's get into it. I'm just going to start this off by applying a little bit of this Rosebud Lip Salve just to smooth and hydrate the lips. Next, I'm giving my skin a little bit of a spritz with some La Roche-Posay Thermal Spring water. And this is just a bit of Opal liquid highlighter from Becca. Please don't look too closely into this. I definitely need to invest in a better liquid highlighter. This is so old. It doesn't work anymore. The color used to be so pretty, and I don't know. I think it's time to go ahead and check this guy out. Maybe mix it with the lotion or something. Get my money's worth. If you guys know of a really good liquid highlighter, let me know, because I definitely need to replace this guy. Oh, and she is getting her money's worth, honey. She is taking it down to the chest. She's giving you collarbone. Oh yeah, so typically anytime I have a little bit of skin exposed, I try to go ahead and hit it with a little highlight, just a little something. Not too much though. And then she's just gonna beat. Keep on blending that liquid highlighter in. I had to put a lot of force and a lot of pressure into this one because, again, she's been around for a while, so she was a little old and set in her ways. She wasn't trying to blend out, wasn't trying to move, but we collected her. We actually took out a buffing brush and we gathered her, so she had to cooperate. Now that Miss Becca is off of her BS, we're gonna go ahead and go in with this Sephora brand liquid concealer. I love this concealer except for my dark spots. I'm using the shade number 15. You know what? The coverage I think is beautiful. I love the color. I love anything that's kind of like a warmer, peachy, even like a kind of orangey hue. I think it just really helps with canceling out my discoloration. I don't mind a corrector, but I like to kill two birds with one stone. That's why I go with these warmer shades. I just think that I need something that is a little bit more opaque right off the bat. Yeah, I don't know. But you're going to see me using this a little bit later, so keep watching. For foundation, I'm going to be taking my MAC Face and Body in the shade C7 mixed with my Elise Foss foundation in the shade number S107. Both of them, to me, look a little bit darker than I would like, but I just really love the skin-like finish. I feel like I'm I feel like I can kind of get away with how warm it looks, like after I'm all done highlighting and kind of contouring and just kind of tidying up my face. For this tutorial I did a really lazy highlight contour. I did a really lazy foundation application because the eyes were the focus and the skin, I was kind of like whatever. This makeup look is actually really quick to do. Typically when I'm doing something a little more heavy on the eyes, I try to keep the skin kind of fresh, and when I keep my skin fresh, I don't necessarily focus on like that little spot on my cheek. Like, I'm not too caught up in concealing that, just because you're gonna be looking at me straight on, not necessarily from that angle anyway. You'll kind of see once it's all said and done. By the way, I'm taking a fluffy blending brush, and this is MAC's Lay and Low Paint Pot. I'm just buffing that all over my lid. I got this really inexpensive makeup brush set from Amazon. I haven't used it for very long. I just kind of cracked it open the other day, but so far so good. I think I might do a review, so if you're interested, leave me a comment below. But either way, I'm gonna leave a link to where I purchased them. Alright, so the very first shade I'm gonna take This is one from the top left corner of the Huda Beauty Warm Brown Obsessions palette. If you don't have this palette, I highly suggest you cop this palette. This is the perfect everyday palette. It's very brown girl friendly. It's budget friendly. It's only like 20 something dollars, and for Huda Beauty's quality, can't beat that. Next, I'm going to take Max Feline pencil and just run that along my waterline. I'm going to kind of soften it and smudge it with that same purpley color as well. Feline has been my go-to pencil for years. I love how creamy it is. It smudges out and smokes the lash line really beautifully, but it also sets well and it doesn't run on me after it's all said and done. And once you kind of reinforce it with shadow, like I'm getting ready to do, it just makes it even more budge proof. Alright, if anybody has watched any of my previous tutorials, you already know the drill. I'm always going in with the BH Cosmetics Carly Bible palette, number 2, Holy Grail, hands down. I love the rosy kind of gold shades and those mauve shades that she has. I think they're so beautiful. I'm applying them with the blending brush, and then I realized that wasn't working, so I used that same mist from La Roche-Posay and just used it in my ring finger to apply. It was just a little bit easier, made it a little bit more vivid. And then forever going back and forth and just cleaning up, just touching up, just blending again. MAC 217 Holy Grail. And then this is where I said I'm going to go back in with that Sephora Collection concealer. See, it's not bad, especially for a highlighter. I think I need something that's just a little bit more thick to use as an actual spot concealer. So if you have any good suggestions, leave them down below. Alright, so I am about to take this little ass blending brush and do the most to blend it out really quickly. You're going to see me switch things up. I'm definitely going to end up blending this out with this sponge. I mean, don't get me wrong, like this brush is everything. It was perfect for getting around the nose and for detailing, but that was going to just take way too long. So yeah, you can see, switch gears. Let's get the job done. Another thing I tend to do over and over again throughout my makeup routine is to just kind of go over and blend out any harsh lines with my eyeshadow. My favorite blending brush is the MAC 224. You see, I have the old school one. I've heard that they have like different fibers or something now. I don't know. I've had mine for the grip, so take care of your brushes and keep the OGs. And y'all, let me apologize about this wig. She clocked out early. Alright, Bobby Boss Yara. She went home early, honey. No pay leave. Clocked out. Alright, we're just gonna touch up with a little bit of a brow highlight. And of course, I'm here to do the absolute most with highlighting all of my very obvious features with a little detailing brush. And ooh, did I do the most for this. Alright, now at this point I was really ready to kind of just like wrap up the look. The sun was getting ready to kind of go down and I was starting to lose my lighting, so wasn't feeling it. But yeah, I just wanted to set with a little bit of a yellow and a pink, I think, under eye highlighter, just to kind of brighten it up. Under eye powder, I'm sorry. And then I'm just using my Laura Mercier translucent powder with a little bit of Ben Nye banana powder. Okay, so there's that. Alright, so she's getting dabbed all over because she's an oily girl. She did a lot with the highlight, so gotta tone her down, blend her out some. Now we're just gonna fake a quick little bronze, fake a quick little contour. God, I'm really liking these brushes. I'm gonna give them another little go around. And I really think I want to do a review on these. So soft. Okay, see, she's gonna be a beauty mark. Okay, she's gonna be a beauty mark because those little front pieces are gonna come down and that wig is gonna slide forward and you're not even gonna see her. You're not even gonna see that little uninvited guest. Some rose gold blush. I don't remember what I used, I'm sorry. And a little bit of Laura Mercier Spellbound highlighter, one of my faves. And back into that Huda Beauty palette, that beautiful shimmery gold shade. I opted for that. Just put that as an inner corner highlight. Alright, so before the camera decides to die out on me, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of MAC Strip Down Liner, and I'm pretty much just gonna throw a nude gloss on top of it. I use Soap and Glory Sexy Mother Pucker. I forgot the shade, but it's kind of like their peachy brown shade. I'll link it down below, but if you haven't tried those glosses, they're super comfortable. Alright, so this is the finished look. You see I just jumped right to it. Ooh, angles. Alright. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Leave me some comments and some love below. I will see you in the next one. Bye.